Belum belum. Kecil nggak bisa. Udah bisa mas.
I hope you liked this little sequence of our sunrise experience at Mount Bromo, and in this video I will not only tell you where this spot was we got up to, but also how to get there and how to get the best freaking experience and photos you can get when visiting Mount Bromo. And I know traveling's not possible at the time, I know, but it will be sooner or later, probably sooner than we all think, and when eventually we all get to travel again, I got you with videos like this. You know, we all, I think, agree we need things to look forward to in the... Get it? Got you. When visiting Indonesia and Java, Mount Bromo was definitely one of my absolutely favorite spots, and I shot one of my most favorite photos to this day. And it's not really like it is that hard because the landscape's pretty much doing all the work for you. For me, this looks like a photo my friends tell me like, you didn't shoot this. You didn't shoot this. That's like some screensaver you can buy on the internet. That you didn't do that. Like hell I did, and you can do that too if you get up to that certain mountain sunrise spot, which is called King Kong Hill, by the way. That's the spot you're looking for. And in this video I'm gonna tell you how to get up there, but we're gonna do it backwards. You might now ask why. Well, one of the reasons is that I shot it all backwards because when we got up there it was all way too dark to film, and I didn't want to go up a second time and it all looks a little bit weird because I filmed it the other way around. And the other reason is, why not? Like everyone, like there are a lot of videos how to get up to that sunrise spot. Why not do it backwards, right? Right? The first thing I'd like you to know is that it will not be super romantic. You won't be alone up there. There will be a lot of people, but there will be fewer people than in all other spots you will find along the way. And that's a very important fact to keep in mind. What you are looking for is the highest spot, the top of the hill. And I'm saying this because there are two other platforms below that, and every time you reach one of those platforms, it looks pretty much like, alright, this is it, we arrived. You won't do that, you will go all the way to the top. There's a little path which is actually pretty hard to find when it's dark, and it doesn't even look like a path, but it is there, and you need to get up there to get to the very top of the mountain and get the best view and the best photos and the best experience, and like, it's just the best. Speaking of which, how to make this whole experience even better is by finding friends to do this with, or at least company. There will be probably, when you're traveling, a lot of other people doing this experience, and a lot of people are also not doing it with tours but individually, like we did and like you saw in the last video. We did it with two guys we met the day before, Doris and Mario. They had like a cameo appearance in the last video also, and it was really fun doing it with those guys. But it also helped like having 4 people around, because in the dark it is hard to see, and everything you will find along your way when it's dark are just small little footpaths, and you might feel sometimes like, are we on the right track? And most of the time you probably are, but it's just good to have a few more people around to get sure of it. And it's also more fun to have someone to talk to. And if you're angry at your girlfriend, boyfriend, like, you can just talk to the others, or gang up on your... I digress again, I'm sorry. And again, I cannot emphasize this enough, the first platform looks like that's already it. That's your destination. You reached your goal, you don't have to go up any further. But if you'd like the real experience, you have to. And this is extra confusing in my point of view, because the platform pretty much ends, and there's some little stairs that go up, and there's a little steep path that absolutely looks like you're not supposed to go up there, like not at all, but it's actually the right track. You have to go up there, and after that you continue all those little footpaths that I told you earlier about. Everything before that, seriously, is a piece of cake. Big, broad stairs and concrete streets. You pretty much can't miss it on your way up to the first platform. Hold it right there. You might think, I know everything now, I know how to get up there, no need to watch the rest of this video. There seems to be quite a lot still going on. What's he even talking about? Ha! There's one fact that actually is, I don't know if it's the most important one, but before you start the hike, there's something like a toll station. Like it's a building that looks like you need to ask for a permit to go up there. But I've also said this in the last video, at the time we visited, and I think today it's not very different. Mount Bromo and the tourism there is not regulated. That means whoever is sitting in this building is probably taking money from you, but it's not like that's a government thing or anything like that. It's really hard to keep track on who you are actually giving money to. You might think, okay, I'm just pushing the local economy, they're making some money out of it, that's pretty cool. But the local village, the Tengger tribe or Tengger's people, they're not making much of it. Most of the tours getting to Bromo are not from there, and I'm not sure if those operators are actually even purely Indonesian. The Tengger people, the Tengris tribe who's living in the village or in the villages around Mount Bromo, they're pretty much just making money from accommodation, food, or, and I didn't know that, from the horses you can take, and all the rest of it. The national park entrance fee, that's going to the park staff. I'm not even sure if that's going to the government, but it's not staying in the local economy. And as far as I'm concerned, or what I found in research, money's not really going into conservation. They just call it conservation fee, but there's not really much happening. So they're still kind of developing this tourist and conservation infrastructure. Is it right to not pay those fees? I don't know. It's pretty much up to you to decide that, and it's up to you to figure that out, I think. We tried to figure out as much as we could, but there's also just a lot of rumors going on, so we were never really sure, okay, what's real now and what's just talk. Just having those rumors out there and so many kind of question marks about what is actually going on gives me the feeling of, okay, there's still a lot of work to do, and we as travelers, as responsible travelers, have to kind of do our part and figure out what is actually going on. But in the end, we also have to always make this decision on our own, because in my opinion, like, Mount Bromo is such a beautiful place. If the money would actually be used to conserve that place or to develop local infrastructure, economy, just better local life overall, I absolutely for that. But if you're just paying money to people who are taking that money actually out and leaving that village and that place pretty much with nothing, I just don't think that's a good idea. Alright, thanks so much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful, informative, if not entertaining at least. And if you liked it, please let me know and rate on that like button, escalate down below in the comments gently, tap subscribe on your way out, turn around and Jesus, spinning back fist that notification bell on your way out. Next time coming up. Yeah, that's actually a pretty interesting point to talk about. I'm taking a little bit of time to work on all these videos coming up. I want to mix it up a little bit with old footage I'm still editing these days, but also with some new developments that are kind of going on in my life. And so what's coming up? Let's see. I hope you're stoked for that, because I am. Only love pirates. See you then. Peace.